The RBC Heritage began 2 months later than usual with a little rain, a little sunshine and a lot of birdies, most of them from Jordan Spieth, to turn a rough start into a furious finish.
Ian Poulter holed a 30-foot birdie putt and followed with a 5-iron to 4 feet for a birdie that closed out his round of 7 under 64, giving him a share of the lead Thursday with Mark Hubbard at Hilton Head.
Click here for more sports coverage on foxnews.com.
I've always loved coming here to play golf, said Poulter, and he has plenty of company this year.
The RBC Heritage, typically a week after the Masters in April, is the second tournament since the PGA Tour returned after 90 days from the COVID-19 pandemic.
The top 3 players in the world are at Hilton Head: Rory McIlroy, Jon Rahm and Justin Thomas, and none broke par on a day in which 66 players in the 151-man field shot in the 60s. A year ago, only 38 players in the 132-man field opened with rounds in the 60s.
Spieth wouldn't have guessed he would be one of them after a tee shot what was 5 yards right of the 12th fairway hit a tree and didn't stop rolling until it was out of bounds. He made triple bogey and was 3 over through 3 holes.
All of a sudden, I'm 3 over through 3, and you start to see guys going 2 under through 2, 2 under through 3 early, Spieth said. It's not a great feeling.
Determined to at least try to get under par for his round, Spieth had a career-best 6 straight birdies on his back 9 and finished with 7 birdies over his last 8 holes for a 66.
Poulter and Hubbard, who started Birdie Eagle, were a shot ahead of a group that included Webb Simpson, Ryan Palmer and Victor Hovland, Colonial winner Daniel Berger, Brooks Koepka, Ernie Els and that incredible bulk, Bryson DeChambeau, were in the large group at 67.
DeChambeau, who added some 40 pounds of mass to increase his swing speed, was hammering shots over the range during practice earlier in the week. He had to tone it down on the tight, tree-lined Harbour Town golf links.
I couldn't unleash the Kraken today, DeChambeau said, a student of physics and Scandinavian folklore. It was just too tight out there. The wind was swirling all day, and I couldn't feel comfortable to give it a good whack, but I was still able to manage keeping it mostly in the fairway.
Dustin Johnson was poised to make a move until hit into the water on the par 3 14th and compounding the error with a 3-putt triple bogey. He still managed a 68.
It was the first PGA Tour with spectators on the property, just not on the golf course with tickets.
Harbour Town is lined with vacation homes, villas and townhouses, and plenty of people spilled onto their decks and into their yards to watch. The tour has ropes to line the fairway. This year, they put up ropes to line the yards to keep people from coming all the way onto the course.
One family had a sign up for Spieth as he walked along the 8th fairway, one of only 2 holes on the front 9 where he failed to make birdie.
That shot out of bounds had all markings of bad breaks he has seen too often during 3 winless years. With a provisional tee shot in the fairway, Spieth went over to look at the trees, and then some 20 yards to the right at his original tee shot nestled in the pine straw. And then he 3-putted.
Instead of getting down, he told caddy Michael Greller on the next tee, "That's over. Let's get 4 birdies today and shoot under par."
I ended up getting a few more than that, he said.
Just like last week's opening round at Colonial, he got hot on his back 9. The streak began with an 8-foot putt on the par 5 second hole, and included a 7-iron to 4 feet to a left pin near the water on the par 3 fourth. He was on such a roll that Spieth began to contemplate 8 straight birdies to end his round. But he saw enough mud on his ball from the fairway on number 8 that he played conservatively to 30 feet, and then finished with another short birdie.
McIlroy and Thomas, who both had chances to win going into the final round at Colonial last year, had 72. Rahm had a 71. For McIlroy, it was the first time since the Zozo Championship in Japan in late October that he was over par after the first round.
Rory McIlroy was among those who struggled, and only a pair of birdies on the back 9 kept it from being worse. He opened with a 72. That ended a streak of 7 straight tournaments in which he broke par in the opening round dating to the Zozo Championship in Japan last October.
I'm sort of missing my 3-wood left and missing my driver right, McIlroy said. If you're in any way like in two minds what to do off the tees around here and get a little bit sort of guidey, it can bite you.